loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red.
Hello and welcome to Deviants of Chaos. Last week our party discovered that a city was being ruled by mind flayers and they ran like sensible beings. And people followed them. We are currently determining what happens.
You mean they followed me?
By the way, a dozen mind flayers teleport and surround you. They all eat your brains. Everyone dies. The end.
My brain.
Maylin, it's your turn.
Oh, that's right.
Keep in mind that I just killed a guy and another guy just lost his arm.
Well, I kind of forgot. I had what I wanted to do the first time we did this, but now I forgot what I wanted to do.
Oh.
Do the thing.
I think you were going to hit the guy.
That's what I thought. I had something. I totally forgot. I had something I wanted to do, but then we stopped, and then I completely forgot what I wanted to do.
Did that thing have to do with the ring?
Off the middle of combat.
Yeah. Okay, then, let's see.
just move on. And you want to?
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure you wanted to hit the guy. So these guys are underneath the tarp, and these guys are not underneath the tarp.
They have an eye next to them. They're underneath the tarp.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I could just blindly smack whoever's underneath the tarp that's nearest to me.
Which would be the guy who just lost his arm.
Which one you hacked over, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since I forgot what I wanted to do, I guess I'll just do that. Yeah, because I forgot I had something planned and I forgot what it was. So, okay then. So I'm just gonna whack the guy that Gerard hit already.
So just double checking, the thing that you planned, did it have anything to do with the ring?
The ring? No.
Okay, just double checking.
I keep forgetting I have that ring though too. Great. Now I gotta think more. Okay, but for now I'm just gonna. I gotta think. I have so much stuff I want to try to use. For now, I'm just gonna whack the person underneath the tarp blindly with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
It'll come to you later, and I'm sure it'll be just as applicable then.
Hopefully, maybe if I remember, yeah, because I had something really good planned and now I'm really upset because I forgot.
Anyway,
You hit. You actually have advantage. Do you want to try for crit?
You have really bad rolls sometimes. I guess might as well. So just roll in with advantage.
Yeah, just a
You
regular
don't
roll.
have to roll again with advantage, just roll again.
Uh-oh.
You might get a crit, who knows?
Eh.
No.
Eh.
Okay.
Then you still hit.
Mhm.
Did I get the first one or the second one?
they both
it doesn't
roll the
matter.
same.
Yeah.
Second one.
Fuck.
So basically, I just go, oh, I don't know where to hit first, and I just, I just slap it down somewhere. Hopefully, I hit somebody.
Okay. That's the end of your turn?
Nobody needs healing at the moment. Nah. Yeah, that's it.
You basically bonk him on the head. Even though
basically
he's
bonk.
screaming that he just lost his arm.
Yeah, basically that. Oh, I hit somebody.
The
Oh.
mages are surprised. We have a spook. What does the
Okay.
spook do?
So the spook is going to use my bonus action to become a dire wolf. I'm going to move 50 feet, which is my full wolf movement. And then I'm going to cast Conjure Animals. So
You can't.
Question? You can't cast while you're wild shaped.
Yeah, you can't
Oh,
do that.
that is right.
Not until you're level 15.
Okay, so can I know I said I transform, but can I cast the spell before I transform?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially if you're a moon druid.
So yeah, I spawn those two wolves. I believe the range is 60 feet. Let me just double check. 60 feet, yep, so they should be in range of 50, 55,
Basically
60.
all the mages.
Yeah, they're in range, okay. So, yeah, and then I'm going to attack. I have advantage because of pack tactics.
So much advantage. So many forks.
Okay, so the me wolf, the top wolf, is going to attack this mage right here.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, wait.
Advantage.
Right.
You hit.
It's a surprise
Ooh,
round.
good.
You.
Well, no, I get advantage because of pack
Pack
tactics.
tactics.
And because it's a surprise round. Or we're still on that.
They're no longer surprised. They
Alright.
went last. Oh well. Anywho.
So, next up is the wolf's turn. They are both going to attack. The middle one's going to attack this one, and this one is going to attack this one, respectively. So,
Okay.
bam, bam, both with advantage.
Alright, these are the biggest against the mages. Both of those hit.
First one, second one.
But at least I'm assuming that the mages don't have mage armor on because they were not expecting a fight yet.
Alright, that
Nope.
should be my turn.
Alria's turn.
I don't think we've actually seen her fight yet.
Well, I already got my axe out, I believe.
You have an axe?
You're a
So
dragon?
Whoa!
I mean, with the wizard hat, it's kind of not expected.
Anyway.
Let it happen. I'm gonna move over here. That's the best I can do. And I'm going to use my yeah, I'll use my great ass attack on him. On this guy.
Cool beans.
Oh no. This guy's almost dead anyway, so my
Yeah, he's almost dead.
okay.
He also isn't really able to attack because he's missing a hand.
Yeah.
That hits.
Let me just read up something so I didn't get to actually look up this earlier.
You and Gerard can be great axe friends.
Okay, that'll be
Yay,
fine.
ex buddies.
Axe buddies.
There you go.
What is the 3?
The 3 is the I believe it's something earlier. What was it? It had something to do with my invocations, I believe.
Warlock stuff.
Yeah.
Magic.
Oh no, that's from Hex. Ignore that. Or that's from that's when I curse someone.
Okay,
So
that's
Oh,
if they
okay.
are hexed. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's a hexblade feature. Got it.
Yeah, Hexbed feature. Which I didn't hex them, so
I'll just add the name to that real quick while the wolf takes their turn, so it's
Yeah.
The world's
Nothing.
turn. Nothing of
oh wait,
interest.
is he not dead? Shit.
Not dead yet.
But he's having a very bad day.
I should have smited him. Shit.
Okay, so
Ari's turn.
all right, fun. Okay, so I'm gonna take a step forward and fun fact about the revised ranger. They get a neat little class feature that advantage against any enemies that have not yet acted, and since none of these guys have yet acted, I get advantage on these as attack.
Oh boy.
Let's just say Unearthed Arcana made the Rangers so much better. Oh, also okay, so I'm going to attack this guy first. Slapping a 100 mark on him.
I'm very smart.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Barely.
Barely.
All right. Not a high. Okay, so that's a total of 16 damage.
Did you mark this one?
Yeah.
This one, yes. And then I attack him again.
Okay.
That
That
should hit.
hits.
14 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Just chop his head off and move on to the next guy.
You can also use a bonus action to move your hunter's mark over to another person.
The thing is, yes, I know I will be doing that next turn when I have another bonus action to work with.
Okay.
Because I used my bonus action to cast it in the first place.
So, this night, he's like, I'm missing my hand!
And Gerard is just roaring in a frenzy.
Big baby.
And they're currently covered in a tarp.
Oh yeah, so the tarp's probably like difficult terrain.
Oh,
I mean, probably obscure their vision as well.
Yep.
I mean, they could just pull it off.
That'll be a lot of work, though.
Anyway, he's running away.
You might just
the
scramble
attack.
away. Okay.
Wait, did he disengage?
Yeah, he disengaged.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, like you don't
That was-
run away from a barbarian without disengaging. You don't want that opportunity attack.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't.
What about the others,
So
Graham?
this one decides to
I was in
attack
a rush,
the person in
okay?
front of him.
Yeah, the
which
GM's
hits.
making fun of my map.
Even though he's blinded by a tarp?
Yep, with disadvantage. He still hits
Who is he hitting?
the warlock.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
13 slashing.
Okay.
And
I don't have
then
armor yet.
I mean, you could have started out with armor.
No, I couldn't, apparently.
this one spends his action starting to remove the tarp.
Trying to get out of the tarp. Okay. Or just remove it entirely, sure.
Like about that much.
Yeah. That
So
worked.
mean.
The other two are still blinded and have no idea what's going on.
The other one uses his action to remove the rest of it.
Ah, okay.
So mean.
And what they see in front of them is a frenzied bugbear who just killed a guy and chopped another guy's hand off. How do
This
they
one goes
move?
up to the monkey
Oh no!
and attacks the monkey. And hits. So, you would take 10 slashing, but you have the ring, so you take 20 slashing instead.
Ew.
Oh wait, that's me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, whoops. Well, I was talking to my roommate for a second, so I kind of missed all that. But I
Oh,
basically
yeah,
took 20
you-
damage, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that cursed
you would have taken
ring.
10, but you have the ring, so you take 20.
Okay.
Oh man, that
Yeah.
cursed ring.
I threw that
let's
ring in the
see.
trash for a reason.
I didn't think we were gonna be in a fight like this. I just want to do it for a prank.
Good job.
For reference, my other group actually loads crossbow bolts with the ring and then shoots it at people.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should do that.
One of the dogs barks.
Whoa.
Maybe
It's
on my
Kashak's
turn. Maybe on my turn, I'll take the ring and I'll like bat it at somebody. Hope it hits him in the face. Like
Okay.
just like
Okay.
Okay.
Wedwood, which you damaged this guy, right?
No, I killed this guy. But these guys
you
are
killed-
all damaged due to the wolves.
Ah, all right.
Except maybe the one at the bottom.
Yeah, this guy I think is still completely intact.
Oh my god, okay,
Alrighty.
I'm sorry the map is so bad. I was in a rush.
Yeah.
Chat.
Are they making fun of your map?
Shut up! It's a good map.
It is a good map.
I wouldn't call it a good map.
It's a
Look, there's a
fun
Let
cave
me put it
and
this way. If I
everything.
was the one who had drawn it, it would be worse.
There's bushes, there's a
Alright.
tree there.
You're missing a smiley face. Let me help you with that.
Anyways.
This is the whiteboard. What were you expecting? Anywho.
I wasn't
Kashak,
expecting
your
it to
turn.
be black.
Hang on. Looking through everything. And okay, so I'm backing up over here, and I'm going to lay into this guy right next to me. Now, because of my pack tactics, I have advantage on my attack. Short sword, sneak attack,
You hit.
attack.
So this one?
I mean,
This one.
The mage.
That one.
14 damage. Yeah. The guy at the bottom.
Do. Con save.
Con save.
Ah,
Save
he
the con.
succeeded.
What? For what?
Concept. Where the hell did a
concentration?
concept?
Oh, constant. Oh,
Someone
concentration.
was scrying you.
Oh, rip.
Oh, so I hit the guy who was scrying us. All right, well, fair enough. He's not tracking us anymore. It means we're pretty much invisible now.
He succeeded
Alright.
though.
So he's still doing it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
hey Andy,
Hi,
you only have
Andy.
one attack on your turn.
Made it.
you're
He's a
back
rogue.
just in
Andy.
time for your turn.
Oh, I did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah.
Hope I didn't
Alrighty.
Hope I didn't miss too much.
Nah, not much.
They
Okay.
removed the tarp and people
So-
made fun of my map.
I do a smiley face on it somewhere.
Yes, it's very.
Yeah, I can see it.
Right there.
I had like a minute, okay, and it's hard to draw
Gotta
because
find
there's
us
no
on that.
pen pressure. And
Good.
Anyway,
Okay, now I found us. Where did the doggos come from?
Oh, those are
spook
spook.
and herd things.
Oh, they
Oh.
attacked us.
Oh, then I don't. Oh, then I have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Let me resize that.
All right, but
Okay,
yeah, I'm
Okay,
Pardon?
so it's you said it's my turn, and they took the tarp off.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
took the tarp off.
actually, I haven't finished my turn yet. Okay, so just attack
Oh.
that guy. Because I'm a rogue, I've only got one attack. But thanks to my cunning action and master of tactics, I can use my bonus action to help someone. Graug doesn't need it. Yagami has his fighting spirit, so he can give himself advantage. So I'm giving advantage to Mei Ling.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm using my bonus help action to help Mei Ling.
Then it's Yagami's turn.
And I'm guessing these, if I remember correctly, these guys on the back are casters.
Yeah, they're all mages.
The mages.
So you're
Alright,
helping
then.
me with what again? I'm sorry. Oh, hold on real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
okay, continue.
Oh, we
It's your
don't-
turn. I'll type it out for her.
Right, so pretty sure we know what we do to mages at this point. Get right in their face and cut that face off.
Does that hit or?
Oh yes, that does hit.
But it's not
Is
a
it-
crit, is it?
Did he have advantage?
I don't think so.
I don't know, did I?
No, I don't think
No.
it would.
Nah, I don't think he did.
You didn't use your fighting spirit, your samurai's fighting spirit, so you didn't gain advantage.
If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have.
Eh,
Well, that's
It's
just
December.
how it is.
Ignore
You
the
can't know that.
Ignore the plus. Ignore the plus.
You
Yep.
can re-roll one of those
Damage.
d6s because you got a 1.
You're
Huh?
attacking this one, right?
No, I'm
No,
talking
he's
this
talking
one.
to mage.
Yeah.
Oh, you're attacking the
You
mage.
reroll-
Okay.
And you re-roll one of those d6s because you got a 1.
Once again, ignore the plus.
So 4 plus 6. So that's 10 damage.
The mage
Well,
seems to
plus
be
six
having
plus
a bad day.
That's 13 damage.
Yeah, well,
13
you know what?
damage.
Well, you know what? His day's about to get even worse.
Yep.
Rude.
I assume you're attacking him again.
Yes.
You hit. Do you deal more than 3 damage?
Oh yeah, he does.
Just roll another.
How do you
gets
all do this?
Okay, you.
What were you saying, Wed?
Nothing. I was about to say, hey, you
Uh,
can re-roll another thing, but you killed him anyway, so.
Is anybody familiar with the skill Astra from Fire Emblem?
No.
I believe
Kind
I
of.
am, yeah.
Hey,
It doesn't exist in D&D, so
Me,
no.
I do.
he he takes a step back, holds his sword out, and swiftly he attacks the enemy. In like it looked like it was it was hard to it's hard to see because he's moving so fast, but it was 5 sword swings.
Oh, is this like the side B on Smash?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Close.
Okay.
All right. So, anything else you do, or
He dead.
He dead. Gerarg, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move right here and attack the mage. With a reckless attack.
Such reckless attacking.
Yeah. Advantage. Okay.
You hit.
So 8 damage. Now I attack again.
You hit.
15 damage. And I get 1 more because I'm frenzied.
Such frenzy. You hit. He's having a bad day.
What, this
Wow,
mage?
that's a lot of HP.
Yes.
Why are you not dead?
Brain
Yeah,
wants
no,
us
she-
to die in
God.
this campaign, apparently.
No, it's gonna be you once the training wheels come off.
It's Maylin's turn.
I got an idea.
and
Uh-oh.
don't forget
It-
don't
Uh-oh,
forget
Ninja
you have
has an idea.
advantage.
Yay.
Ninja
Okay.
has an idea, everybody. Hide your kids.
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know if it's gonna work. I really want to try it. I do have a question. I don't know if it's gonna work real quick, but if I were to cast a spell and try to give somebody something, would I be able to do that, or is that 2 actions?
If it's like a touch spell or something like that, you can probably do that.
Oh, you're trying to like use a touch spell and slip it in their pocket?
Well, more their hand. I want to cast Hold Person, and then I want to give them the ring.
Okay. I'm
do
going to
that?
say you can do that.
Yay! Let's see if it'll work. Do I have advantage on, or do I just leave it?
Hold person is a save, I think.
Yeah, it is a
So
save.
cast your hold person.
You. Ooh, 2nd level? Or
Yeah, it is a
third?
2nd level spell.
Second level spell. Basically, it's either they make the save or they don't.
Okay.
It is a wisdom saving throw, though, and fighters generally don't have great mental stats, so
Well, let's see. Hopefully it works.
What's the DC? Your spell DC?
15.
15?
Yep.
He barely saves.
Ah.
Dang! Which means it does nothing.
However, if you want to roll a sleight of hand for depositing it in, like, say his pocket, you have
Sleight of hand.
advantage on that.
Or you could just give him disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I could. Would that count when we're making the save be a disadvantage?
I've never heard of I've never heard of it being done like that, but it always made sense to me.
The sleight of
Okay.
hand with advantage.
In that case, he failed his save.
Yee!
So now he's paralyzed.
So Rayleigh just kind of just smiles at him, like, cheekily. And she takes the ring out, and she just walks over to him, and where do I want to put it? I don't want to put it in his pocket. That's too boring.
Shove
There
it
is
in
an
his
action
mouth.
though.
But then you have to get it back out.
So I basically just go and I grab the ring and I just, here, you can have this, and then I just put it on his person, wherever it's at.
Well, he's completely paralyzed. He cannot speak or move. Period.
So yeah, so I give the ring and I just go, you can keep that. Thank you.
He's like,
That's all?
Let's see. Who's been hurt? Anybody else been hurt?
I'm dying.
Hey, it's just Neku. And yourself.
Oh, can't use it on myself.
Do you have a healing word spell?
Yes, I do. I have that.
Word up.
I learned from the last one. Yep, I have healing word saved. Woo! So yeah, I'm gonna use healing word then. Oh no, wait, that's a bonus action though, right? Yeah, that's a bonus action. Never mind.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about healing word.
Yep, I just remembered. So I'm gonna use healing word.
You can't.
Because
you used a
already
leveled
used
spell.
another spell.
That's
What?
right. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, never mind. That's it.
I actually remembered that. Yay.
Yay!
I mean, that was also in my head too, but then I forgot that, yeah, even if it is a bonus action, I already did cast a spell already, so. Yep, so then that'll be my turn.
Okay. The mages.
I bet they're freaking out right now.
Well, you see, this one right here has come to the conclusion that everything has gone south, so you don't know what he does.
He mans up and fight?
He casts Fireball on his person.
Oh my god.
What?
Wait, what? Who does this?
Everyone, it's time to make dex saves.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there's one of the things I'm best at, so...
Hang on.
Nothing.
Hang on.
That's one of the things I'm good at too, so at least
And of
hopefully.
course I
Let's see, who is in a 20-foot radius?
Everyone.
We're gonna do this.
Everyone is in a 20-foot radius.
Everyone. Absolutely everyone. Oh,
Great.
counter spell. Oh boy.
Oh!
Tell me
Interrupt
something
a
about
creature
spell.
in the process of casting a spell.
Oh snap! Neku!
Oh!
If it's third level or lower, the spell
Wait.
fails.
It was cast as a level 4 spell.
Alright, then you gotta do a dex save.
Yep.
Or
Yeah,
a,
Actually, you get to do your little check thing.
it's an ability check
Or
using
you
your
can expend a
spellcasting
4th
modifier.
level spell slot.
I don't have 4th level spell slots. I'm a level 5!
Now, everyone relax. It's going to be okay. You just need to
Okay.
succeed on
Fair.
the dex
It's a
save.
charisma check.
Yeah, it's a charisma check.
You have to beat 10.
You have to be 15. Oh, never mind. You gotta beat
14.
level. Yeah, 14.
The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Let's see how you do.
So yeah, you have to roll it.
Drum roll, everyone.
I have-
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I have to roll it?
Yeah, you have to roll it, and
Yep.
it has to be above 10. 10 or
I
above.
got 14.
What do I roll? Exactly, charisma check?
It's a great charisma check.
To beat 14.
Okay.
Ooh.
You beat it!
You successfully suppressed the fireball.
He's like really confused. I was like, wait, why did that not work?
Neku, you absolute legend.
Yeah.
We love you. No more singed for Gerard, thank God.
Let's see. So this one. Let's see. This one, he's decided he wants to cast Fly on himself.
He'll probably run away.
Oh. I got an opportunity to act ready for that, boy.
But wouldn't you have disadvantage because he's flying?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not how it works.
I think that's something else. I think that's like increased speed or whatever.
Actually, I think this was going to do it. He's going to abandon his scrying and try to fly away. Which he starts doing, and two people get opportunity attacks against him.
Yes,
Oh,
we
he's gonna
do.
Oh boy.
I think that hits.
And
Yep.
hang on, and because pack tactics, I get
Damage.
More
hang on.
damage.
That's a lot of damage.
And the
Alright,
shot also hits.
Does Wedwood, does sneak attack apply with
You only
opportunity
get that once
attacks?
a turn. You only get that once a turn.
Only once a turn, okay.
Yeah.
And that my turn hasn't. Yeah, my turn's just gone. Sorry.
Yeah.
So sneak attack turned off.
So that's 15.
23 damage total.
23 damage. Well, he seems to be having a bad day, but he is still booking it.
He's escaping. He knows better.
Oh no.
Wait, does never mind.
He gone.
Oh,
He
no.
is now like a good 30 feet in the air.
Unless somebody shoots him down, he's gonna get away.
I
Well,
don't have bolts yet, sadly, so I can't do that regardless.
I have a guided bolt.
I
And
can,
then let's
I can
see.
all better.
Oh no, if only there was
Actually,
3 wolves
you guys
about
wanna
to
go
go next.
If only there were 3 wolves?
About to
Can
go
they reach?
next. They can move 40 feet.
Can they reach
50
30 feet?
feet.
Yeah, but can they jump that high?
Well, their movement is 50 feet. And their
He's
strength is
30
plus
feet in
3.
the air.
Yeah, I imagine they'd be able to leap if they have a running start.
This one has come to the conclusion that his teammate is toast anyway, so he casts Cone of Cold.
Cone of Cold.
Can I counterspell that again?
No,
No.
you only get one reaction, unfortunately.
Oh. Forever sad.
The fireball was the biggest threat, though.
And Code of Cold does some pretty hefty damage.
Who's that directed
Let's
at?
see. That is a 60-foot cone
Rip.
in this
Oof.
direction.
That's pretty much everybody, except for maybe Yagami and Eliari and Kashak.
Oh, that means all the knights get to make deck saves too.
Rip.
Wait, is it a dex save or a con save for him?
Con.
For that?
It's con.
Oh, it is a con. My bad. It's a con save.
So I gotta do one too?
Yeah.
Easily.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, so that's all of them. That poor unfortunate soul has a ring on him.
Ah. You're
Okay,
welcome.
the DC was 14 and the base damage is 28.
Oh,
Oh, do I
shoot.
die?
I died.
Rest in peace.
Fell unconscious.
He
Yeah.
fell unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
My smiley face turned into a frowny face, guys.
Oh no.
Great. Yep, I'm unconscious and I'm the healer. Great.
Who has healing potion?
I've got healing potions.
Let's see this one.
I just needed 1 and I could have made it.
So,
That one's dead.
Rip.
How much damage did I take?
Wouldn't that be halved again because she's raging?
No, that's with physical damage.
Oh,
There is a statue of a mage there, like a frozen statue.
He's
There's also
frozen.
a frozen statue of a knight over here. Let's see.
Oh, at least one's gone. If I go down, you're going down with me.
I think that's everyone. That's all the mages. It is Spook's turn.
One left.
There's just one mage left.
I'm in turn taking.
Where is Spook? I don't see her on the map.
She's a
He's a
wolf.
star wolf right here.
He's one of the wolves.
So,
I'm a frozen monkey.
Also, for reference, this one looks like he's having a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
okay.
thank you.
So this
Glad I
wolf,
was just slow before I died.
so this wolf up the top here is going to run and jump for this guy. My strength is 17, so I'm pretty sure I can make it considering he moved at least 20 or 30 feet before I flew.
Okay.
Possibly.
Does the DM allow this?
I'm gonna say okay because I don't want to take time to look it up.
Yeah. I do not have advantage.
Somehow you managed to hit him,
Oh, well.
You grab onto his leg.
and you rip his chest open, and he falls to the ground.
You actually rip his leg off.
Okay, you got a shout out on the YouTube. So, I still have 2 wolves left. The top wolf is going to attack this mage right here. It has advantage, so it's a 13. And this wolf...
So they're attacking this one?
Yep. This wolf is going...
They both hit.
This wolf is going to move here and attack this knight.
Attack the screaming knight, who is completely defenseless.
Wait, so do... Oh, okay. That was for that one. This is for that one. And then the Screaming Knight is having a bad day.
And that's my turn.
So I gets to make a saving throw.
This is why I normally fail 3 times in a row.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
So, who is the healers?
That was Maylin and she's down.
So we have no one that can heal?
Don't worry, I've got potions.
Aliari has potions.
Okay.
If I've given that ring, oh, that's what I wanted to do first. It just hit me. I don't know why it just ended, but what I wanted to do was to give the ring to somebody. I forgot.
Yeah, and that's what I asked you. Does it have to do with the ring?
I was thinking of a different ring. Dang it. Why did I not hit me? Why did I not hit me till now? Ugh. Ack. Oh well.
The world's turn. Nothing of interest happens. Aliari,
Oh, okay.
you get to save the day.
I run through. I run. Okay, I run through this one. I knew these guys are going to get attacks of opportunity on me. I don't much care.
Okay. Your AC is up. So they miss.
Okay, so first thing is to do, as a free action, can I pick can I pick the ring off this guy's body and just throw it into the underbrush?
If you want to.
No, as a free action though.
As a free action?
Yeah.
Is it less than 6 seconds?
I'm actually not sure because he did fall down. You would have to find the ring first.
Okay, I'll worry about that later. Right now, I just dump a healing potion in Malin's mouth. So that is okay. So Malin, you heal for.
I just saw the shout out. Hi, Stormy!
6 points of damage.
6 points of healing.
Yay! So I'm awake now.
You're awake
Yep.
now.
Yay!
But Alara.
Oh, Eliari! Thank you. I point up to her with a smile. It was worth it.
I feel
Aria isn't looking so good.
I really feel like it wasn't Malin.
It knocked him out, or at least helped knock him out.
The knights, they
I
move.
think.
I assume that Aliari is done.
Yeah. I was just looking to see if anything I could do with a bonus action, and there wasn't.
So this dude, he's kind of panicking, so he attacks the wolf
wolf.
guy next to him.
Wolf.
The Darwolf. Fork.
This wolf guy.
Yeah. Oh.
Apparently your AC is not in the bubble. What is it?
13?
That hits.
You really need to start off with better armor.
You'll only take 13 slashing.
Why is it not letting me... There. There we go.
Shouldn't they be a little bit more concerned about the raging bugbear in front of them?
Anyway,
In his panic, he
what is
turns
it?
around and attacks the bugbear, and it misses. Terrible.
Anyway, how much damage did you say it was, Brian?
13.
Okay. And Wed, just FYI, I don't remember ever being given the option.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
What do
Something.
the other guys do?
This one is attacking the lesser person,
Oh, you mean the kobolds?
the shorter
Oh,
one.
no.
Oh
How
shit.
dare he
Uh-oh.
attack our mascot?
No.
It hits on both of them.
Oh no.
Wait, so he clears. Alright, so he clears 15. He clears armor class of 15.
Yep.
Yes. With ease.
Alright. Alright, well, which one does more damage?
It's a 12 and a 7.
Okay, 12 and 7. I
Yep,
am
both
using
slashing.
I'm using my uncanny dodge on the 12 to half that.
Okay.
It's 6. 6
Okay,
and
6.
7.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13 damage I take. I'm still standing.
If.
This one sees this wolf harassing his friend.
Did he just move out of my...
Rip.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Apparently, he failed to notice that there's a raging barbarian next to him.
Because
Big mistake, buddy.
Wolf.
You hit.
Yeah. So he takes 16 damage.
Yep. And he attacks the dire wolf.
To save his panicking friend, I bet.
And
What? He just lost his pants.
and he hits for the second hit.
Oh, the second one hits. Okay.
So he
Okay.
deals 14 damage.
Yipe.
This knight is disengaging
He's running away.
I'm getting the freak out. He's actually an additional square south, but
Still not far enough away.
it's Kashak's turn.
And he's not flying.
Nope.
Oh,
He's
flying.
gonna get mauled.
Alright, just need to quickly remind myself of everything.
There are two guys next to you. What do you do? And you're also next to a direwolf.
Yep. Okay. Which one? This guy is like more damaged, right?
Yes, he's also missing a piece of his armor.
He just lost his pants.
Alright, well. Oof. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to do what I usually do. Action to attack this guy, and thanks to pack tactics, that's advantage.
Okay. You hit. How do you want to do this?
I noticed the space where, well, the part of the armor that's fallen off, and I just drive my short sword in there until he just stops moving.
And then he falls to the ground. Ugh. Yagami,
Alright.
it's your turn.
No,
Did
wait,
you-
haven't done yet. Haven't done yet. Bonus action. Bonus action. Bonus action, which is help. I'm helping Yagami.
Okay.
Here you get advantage.
Alright then.
Yagami, the person to your left is having a bad day. What are
I'm
you gonna
aware.
do?
I'm going to
Yeah.
I'm going to finish him off. Or at least try to.
If you don't finish him off, I will. No worry.
You hit? Actually, wait. Do you have advantage? You do
Yeah.
have
Advantage.
advantage. You
I
hit.
believe Kashak said he was helping me, so
Yes.
Yep, you hit. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna go Prince of Persia this time. I stomp one foot onto his chest, and put my other foot on his head, and then kick off of him, breaking his neck, and jumping towards this last mage here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Garg.
That's with
All
a-
right,
that's
you
with
have a
advantage.
second attack. I forgot about that. Your second attack hits.
Advantage.
Actually, wait. You only get advantage for that first one, don't you?
Do
Yeah.
I?
You only got it
Yeah.
once.
Oh.
In that case, you missed.
It's okay. I can handle it.
Oh, I missed.
Wrong.
It's Garg's turn.
Alright, more reckless attacking.
You hit.
Second attack.
That misses.
Okay, third attack.
That hits. How do you want to do this one?
And pretty much just completely murderize him.
There
In a
is no
rage.
night left.
Yep, he's just
You
mush.
killed him so well, there is no night left.
And pretty much just go over here and just roar in front of this guy's face.
Okay. Maylin, it's your turn.
I think you know what to do, Malin.
Help people.
Punch him in the face.
Can I?
Someone's down.
I can deal with that if you want to hit someone.
Aw.
So it's entirely
Well,
up
no,
to
I
you.
have to be. Even if I do want to hit somebody,
It might
I
be
do need to
better
be.
if I'm up before the mage's turn.
Okay, let's see. Who's down again? Uniku, right? Okay, yeah. Even
Yeah.
if I do want to hit somebody, I am satisfied because I did get somebody to get the ring from me. So I did what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna help. I can't say. How do you say your name right again?
Alria.
Alaria.
Alria. I keep wanting to say Eliari, but
Rip.
Alria.
I know, they're very similar names.
I know. I
Yeah,
want
I
to
was
say Eliari so bad.
I was confused the first time I saw that.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't have any potions. What do I have again?
Oh my god.
Healing word.
All right. I have spare the dying though too.
Heal me!
Healing word is better.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna use another healing word. On. Come on, work. I have lag.
Oh
There we go.
no!
I'm gonna use.
Lag
There we go.
attacks. Its CR is 30,000.
I'm gonna use second level for you.
Oh boy. That's a
You
quarter
get
of my
8
health.
healing points of healing.
There you go. Feeling better?
No.
At least you're honest.
Malin, you
Yep.
might also be aware that one of your friends does not want a certain ring around.
This is
So if
important.
you want to go save that ring, you probably want to go do it.
There's also this last mage to contend with.
After what I did, to me, the ring, and not only that, but the fact that I actually managed to did give to somebody and have them hurt them, I don't want it anymore. I don't want
Okay.
to do with it. I don't want it anymore.
Okay.
Just
I
keep
feel
in
like
mind,
the would have killed him anyway.
that was just your bonus action. So you can probably go over here and hit this guy.
I can't I?
You can!
I want to hit somebody. Yeah, because that was my bonus action. Thank you, Becky. Where can I go? Here? Here.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, now that I heal somebody, I want to hit somebody next.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna smack him with my core staff.
You hit.
Yeah.
6 bludgeoning.
Yes. Hello, smack.
It's like he rubs his head. Why did you hit me?
Because I
What
wanted
did I ever
to.
do to you?
You attacked us.
You jerks.
I don't recall attacking. Actually, wait, I did. Okay,
Don't
fine.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
My God sees you lying.
Varg is currently just roaring in his face, ready to kill him.
Well, Aliari is staring at this guy and smiling.
Uh-oh.
Like, staring at the one guy who's running away and still, like, smiling, taking out her bow.
Alright, so what does the mage do?
Yep,
Oh,
I'm
this
down with my turn.
mage?
He's the only one left.
I can follow
He
you.
kind of vanishes.
Oh.
What?
Poof!
If he leaves, they still get attacks of opportunity. It's just with
Yeah,
disadvantage.
you still get attacks of opportunity against him because he's still running away.
Just with disadvantage.
Okay, so basically it's just
So
normal for
let's see,
me.
that's 1, 2, 3.
4 or 5.
Now the
Wow.
wolves get advantage because of pack tactics, so it's just a straight roll for them.
It's a straight roll for me as well.
Does it even matter? Because I'm pretty sure somebody might have hit him.
Let's see, Gerarg. Gerarg's axe slices through the air and cuts it into 2 distinct halves.
Yep, that's all.
But the
He
wolves
dead.
ate.
And the wolves eat them. What?
Ew.
You just shake him until he's just dead.
Let's see, the only foe that's still alive is the dude without a hand.
And Aliari is about to take care of him.
Or the wolves will.
So, the two wolves are just gonna. The two wolves are going to get a quiet command, and are going to basically toy with the man for a little bit before eventually finishing him off. I'll roll, but basically they chase him around and then attack and shit.
I think that actually doesn't hit.
Let's see, what is the wolf's normal speed?
They are 50 feet
They are
Here.
50 feet?
They're fast doggos.
without dashing.
Big fast doggos.
So the doggos chase
No,
the
that
dude
hits.
out without a hand.
I don't think that hits.
They play with him. And eventually kill him.
Mm. Hence.
You hear him screaming off in the bush.
Had such an awesome killing. Man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Big babies.
Spook drops the wild shape.
I have bodies to total tally.
Yep. Spook approaches
Okay.
Shark and he places a hand on his shoulder, and I am just going to, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of.
Okay.
Oop.
Even though Gerard's rage has ended, he gains a level of exhaustion because he was frenzied.
Oh, right. Everyone else was exhausted, weren't they?
Well, we got. I think. Aliari got the long rest, so she's fine.
Yeah, some of us got a long rest.
Most of us got a long rest.
Yeah, it's just me. I get exhaustion.
Oh, well.
But I'm still going to investigate the bodies for loot.
As is Aliari.
As you investigate the body of the one that was scrying you, you see a bit of monkey fur on his person.
I'm good.
What are they getting at?
Oh, that. I don't know. Maybe you left it on a chair or something. Anyway, I just throw it in the nearby puddle or something.
Are you saying I shed?
Yes.
You shed.
I am very offended by that. I do not shed.
Well, maybe it was bad. I don't know.
Is there something wrong with
Technically
shedding?
speaking, you guys probably didn't all sleep in the same room. And I don't think Aliari was in the same room as Maylin.
Aliari is just guessing.
I'm the only one with golden fur here.
You are also a heavy sleeper.
Yeah, I am a heavy sleeper. That's right.
What's
You
wrong
shed?
with shedding? Gerard says, as he scratches off a piece of his fur.
Maylin holds up a hand like, I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. I'm just implying, or no, what's the word? I am wondering
You're
what
implying
Larry
it.
is implying.
You shed.
No, I don't.
You kind of do.
No, I don't.
You kind of
I
do.
think you might do.
Spook! You traitor!
Kashak just kind of just falls on his backside and he just says, I think this adventuring life is a lot more trouble than it's worth.
You kind of do.
Don't they
shed.
have any gold on them?
I will say that you found 20 gold pieces.
That's
Do
it.
they
Okay.
have anything else on them?
Their equipment.
Any?
The knights have plate armor.
That's pretty much
They have
useless.
great swords. And heavy crossbows.
Yeah. Yagami. Hey, Yagami, you want the armor? Get something. Hey, here. Upgrade a bit.
I suppose it would be wise, yes.
They also have... The mages have their spellbooks.
Hey, I'll get a price for these. I'm going to take their spellbooks.
Can I take the bolts?
Okay, while you will do all that looting, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
But yeah, after that, Kashak stands up, walks over to Yaliar, and he sees was like, hand it over.
I hand it over to him.
Boop.
Yeah. Million sighed as she goes, "Why were they after us? Are they from the town we just came from?"
Seems like it. I look at the I look at the guard uniform. Does it look like and does it look like the same guards from the town?
Yes, more or less.
Yep.
Why were they so desperate to try to catch us or me?
You should.
And I think they wanted to get. I think they wanted to make sure that the word wouldn't get out.
I knew that town was trouble.
Indeed. I should warn the twins to stay away from there when I get the chance.
Oh,
So
I
did you
wonder
guys
how they're
stay the
doing.
night here then?
Brian, before that, how many crossbow bullets do I get? Or do I have to look for it, or would I roll for that?
How many did you shoot? Oh,
I
you
didn't
mean
shoot.
from there?
Yeah, from them.
Oh,
Yeah.
from them. Okay.
There were like 6 or 7 of them.
I didn't take a scratch during that whole thing, and I've also had my long
Not
rest.
that many.
I'm gonna hide the bodies.
I'll just take 60.
Yeah.
Wait, can I even
Okay.
carry 60? Holy shit. I'll just
I'm
take
gonna hide
20.
the bodies and cover the caves back up.
So, where?
What do you guys do now?
Grog is going back to sleep.
Yeah, and Aliari's hiding the bodies and putting the tarp back up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest too since my health is still very low.
You should.
And I'm exhausted.
Yeah, we gotta rest.
Some of you did not get your full extended rest. For reference.
Rip.
Thing was Spook, and that's about it. He was the only one on watch. With Eliari.
And Aliari cheats by being an elf.
Cheater. Cheater, fucking eater. It's so good to talk again. I miss talking.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, good night, everybody. And Kashak just pretty much just falls flat onto the bedroll and then just goes to sleep automatically.
Grog is snoring.
Good night.
So
Good
Spook,
night.
while admiring the sundial watch you recently obtained, you notice that there's a glowing line on it. There is also a dim glowing purple dot near the base of the spindle.
Spook immediately tries to shake the shark awake.
What?
Spook shows the watch. What?
Like, is it enchanted or something?
Enchanted or something?
What is it actually doing? Can I tell what it's doing?
Well, it's a sundial, and the line seems to be lining up with some of the numbers, so maybe it's telling the time.
It's magic.
To which
Magic.
And the purple
Kashak-
light may signify that it's night.
Kashak sees this and he just kind of like, it has to do a double take of this, and he says, "Holy shit, he wasn't bullshitting us."
He wasn't bullshitting us.
Swear!
Yep.
You should.
Traitor.
It's like, so it actually does work.
does work.
Well, then I hope you enjoy it, Spook.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh,
Spook gives
Can
him.
Mei-Ling hear this and just be like grinning, like hee hee hee?
Gerard's
Spook
asleep.
pets
He can't hear
Kashak and
anything.
says, "Aww."
What does Spook do? Sorry.
She pets Kashak and says, "Aww."
I ship it.
Can you just kind of stop that, please? It feels. I mean, I kind of like it, but at the same time, it feels a little degrading.
Spook pauses at that, and then her expression becomes more annoyed. And she turns and rolls over into her sleeping bag and falls silent. Back to Kashak.
Oh.
How
Spook?
could you? You insulted her!
I know,
Oh,
shame. Shame.
Right?
So,
Are you mad at
other
me?
than this unfortunate fight, your night was uneventful.
There's a cat
Um,
outside for some reason.
Good.
We'll
So
move
we
you
have long
over
rest,
to a
right?
trail. That person no longer has the ring.
And that person is no longer with us.
We're missing Allah. No, Aliari.
Aliari?
No, we're not.
No, Aliari's here.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
So, you're traveling along.
Gerard is tired as hell.
Yeah, Mei-Ling's still kind of sleepy too.
We,
She like stretches out.
We got, and we're all healed up after that, right?
Yep.
I got back 2 spell
You
slots.
decided to sleep long enough so that everyone actually got an extended rest.
I'm still going to say I'm exhausted though.
Yeah.
For flavor.
You're at one level of exhaustion now.
Yeah. Unless I actually go to a warm bed somewhere.
Andy, don't forget to bring your health back up to max. We've had a
Oh.
extended rest.
All right.
So while you're walking along the road, you see a certain fox leaning up against a tree, reading a book.
Aliari ignores him.
What was that?
Aliari ignores him.
So does Gerard.
He looks up and
he's-
says, "Oh."
He's
Go
too
ahead.
tired to care.
He looks up and says, "Hello, how are you guys? Look like you had a terrible day yesterday."
That doesn't even
Eh.
that doesn't even begin to describe it.
It was rough.
Indeed.
Would you mind telling me what happened?
Why don't you
Mind
go
flayer.
to Helltown and see for yourself?
No, don't tell him that.
Yeah, I mean Aliari, I agree. I'm annoyed myself, but maybe just I don't know, telling him would probably save his life.
Got taken over by a mind flayer.
He says. Would you like me to take you to a city where you could possibly get some help?
We know where
Do I
cities
trust
are.
him?
We can go ourselves.
It would.
I'm gonna roll insight with disadvantage just for the heck of it.
Oh wow.
Surprisingly.
He does not seem to be hostile.
Gerard just shrugs.
They
So long as
they are tracking you still, or at least they were until they stepped within 100 feet of me, or at least until you stepped within 100 feet of me.
They're still tracking us?
Yeah, they
Of
seem
course
to be
they will.
primarily tracking you. He points to Malin, from what I can tell.
Why did you shed so much? Jeez.
Mei-Ling looks surprised and then she stomps her foot like, what? Why?
that mind flare seems to be rather dead set on finding us now that we've escaped his grasp.
Not you, me.
I'm not even
See,
angry. That's how
the one-
tired I am.
It's because you shed, Maylin, and they're the one where you have the focus for.
Stop saying I shed. That's not
You
funny.
pretty much shed everywhere. I checked your
Garage
bed.
checks too.
Yeah, but
Why
that's
is it just me?
natural. He's not denying it.
Yeah.
Feeling like looks a little embarrassed. She crosses her arms over her chest, like,
So, yeah,
Aliari is too annoyed and grumpy right now to be tactful.
But yeah, Kashak moves over here and he's like, okay, so taking what you say at face value, you can bring us safely to some place that in. And Spook moved away from him.
Yep.
Yes, I can get you safely to a place that could help you.
Can you
Okay.
tell us why they're following us this far? Is it because
My
we know
best
of the
guess
city?
is that they saw you as valuable and they want you.
I'm flattered.
Me or everybody?
Probably the entire party. I'm not sure.
Okay, good. That's creepy.
Not sure why they would want a bugbear of all things. Probably is as well. I don't care.
I'm afraid. Hey, I already vowed my services is to Sakaramura's high priestess.
Kashak sighs and he just looks to Yagami. He's like, all right, boss, well, you think we should go with this guy?
If he is telling the truth, then perhaps it would behoove of us to heed his word and follow him to this safe place. If he is lying, Yagami draws his sword and points it, then he will get no mercy from me.
How
Nope.
about we don't resort to violence, huh?
Personally,
Violence has been about the only thing that's consistently worked for us so far.
Guys,
I may be tired, but I think he's telling the truth.
He says you won't need to resort to violence.
I'm too tired for violence right now.
See to it.
So he walks up to Balin real quick. And he throws some powder silver at you.
Hey!
And casts non-detection on you. He tosses you an amulet. And then he tosses an amulet to you. You can borrow this until this all has been resolved. By then, I'd like it back. Essentially, once you've attuned to it, it's permanent non-detection if it's on you.
Maylin looks a little skeptical at this, and then she points to him. She goes, "Warn me next time you do that."
Okay, sorry about that.
And then she sighs and she looks at the amulet and she goes, "So they're really tracking me?"
Yep.
Great.
They seem to be tracking you the most. I'm guessing it's probably because you don't see apelings very much around here.
I'm just a cleric, though. Not like I know anything too valuable besides the fact that there's a mind flare taking control of the whole city.
I think that's all by itself. That's why they're after us.
But Garag sheds just as much as I do. Why didn't they take his fur to track?
We probably did. We just got one on one of your fur.
Greg shrugs again.
And I'm the only one that gets dealt with all this powder weird stupid amulet. Whatever, let's just go.
I mean, there are a lot of bugbears. Not sure about apelings.
So would you guys be okay if I teleported you there?
You can do that.
If it means less walking, sure.
If we are indeed being pursued, then it would be beneficial for us to cover over a large distance in a short amount of time.
Okay.
Certainly better than spending the entire day running.
Yeah, I guess.
So he casts teleport.
Teleportation circle.
I had a character on Splatoon 2. I want team teleportation, just so you know.
I'll
Okay.
resize you in a moment. We already copied him.
I like to imagine if he's using teleportation circle, he's drawing a circle on the ground.
No, he just did use teleportation, and he targeted a teleportation circle.
Oh, okay.
And I am copying this one so they'll all be the same size.
I think Mavela shouldn't be there.
He's just getting the
I'm doing
token to
this
put
so
on.
they're all the same size.
He's just getting the token to put it on the GM layer for later.
Poof.
Hey, where's Yagami? Where did Yagami go?
I missed him.
What?
I'm sorry, Yagami. You don't get to be the same size as everyone.
I'm writing your name in a notebook.
Well, I guess that's the end of D&D.
D&D will still live on, just as long as no one writes Matt Mercer in a notebook.
Alright,
Anywho. So you arrive at the teleportation circle, and he says, "Welcome to Tribor. I recommend you possibly look for an inn or a tavern of some sort. They could probably help you there."
Okay.
So, is there somebody in here who could probably help us with figuring out how they can no longer track us anymore?
I mean, we should probably alert the authorities. Oh god, I can't believe it.
Non-detection lasts for 8 hours, so you have plenty of time to take a short rest to attune to that.
Yeah, I mean, you're good at talking with authority figures, right?
I am a rather high-ranking figure amongst authority. Yes.
Good. Find. Good. Find someone who can do something about the whole mind flare situation.
I'll see what I can do. But my priority will be to send a warning to the twins. I will not allow them to be. I will not allow them to fall into a mind flare's line of sight.
Might want to keep quiet about those twins then.
Yagami glances towards Meilin and says, "Indeed."
Joseph says, "I would recommend going to the inn first. That's the inn tavern place. That's usually where they gather." And then he moves a little bit ways from the teleportation circle, sits down, and starts continuing reading his book.
Wait, where is it? I'm bad at directions in cities.
He gives you the directions.
Okay. And he promptly forgets about them.
Do you go to the inn place?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you arrive at the inn.
Oh wow,
Just a
this
moment.
place is very familiar.
So, as you approach the inn, you see the inn's name up top. It says Pokerman Center.
Oh god.
Oh god, it's a chain.
Really? Because I was gonna say it seems like someone might have ripped someone off. Because, like, humans like doing that, right? They like stealing each other's ideas.
That's not
Pokemon.
my friend.
Poker face.
Moment. Loading other things.
Greg was just about to step in, and then he suddenly remembered nobody likes bugbears. And then he just awkwardly stands there.
Well, I mean, you're wearing like your coat, your cloak, aren't you?
Kinda.
Kinda.
I kind of tore it off during that one city escape. It's gone now.
Are you ready, Brian?
So you all more or less enter the tavern then?
Yeah. Millie enters and she looks really upset, just looking at the amulet in her hand while grumbling under her breath.
As you walk in, you hear the innkeeper say, "Hey, you guys look new. How are you guys doing?"
Horrible.
Greg just kind of peeks through the door. Am I allowed to go in?
If you are a good person, then yes.
Technically, he's not a person, but
Debatable. But he won't go up. But he won't flip out and kill everyone.
In that case, you can come in.
Okay.
I hear a cat.
Sorry, that's mine.
Okay.
Wants attention.
Jeez, it sounds needy.
She is. But let's move on. She'll get over herself once she settles down.
It appears the person behind the bar is a gnome. And she says, "Hello, I'm Nikki Pokerman." So what happened then?
Long story. Too tired to tell.
Millie
Yeah.
like sighs really loudly and she goes, "Basically, I'm putting my whole party in danger because somebody's tracking me again."
Don't mind her. She just had a bad day. Let's have a small talk. Why don't we?
Okay.
Kashak is kind of more worried that Spook seems to not want to go inside, and he's probably picking up that he might have done something wrong.
Really?
Really?
Really now?
But yeah, he slowly peeks his head out and he says, "Spook, you all right?"
Spook is currently reading a small book. She does not look up.
Kashak steps out and kind of walks up to her and it's like, "Is this because of what I said last night?"
No response.
Kashak looks kind of sad at this and says, "I'm sorry. It's just that I know you don't mean it in a malicious way, but it's just I've worked for a lot of people who just treat me like, oh, you're so adorable and all that because kobolds aren't really liked by a lot of people. We're just considered grunts and all that, and I'm sorry I offended you. It's just that I just want to be the same as everyone else, you know?"
Spook glances over finally and just lifts an eyebrow and then says, "Same as everyone else."
Yeah, kind of. And he just, takes off his goggles and squinting through the sunlight, he says, "Can I make it up to you somehow?"
A soft sigh leaves Spook, and she rises, gives him a pat on the head, and then just heads inside with a shake of her own head. And it says, "Same as everyone else."
Yeah, Kashak is just kind of standing there for a good while, just, still looking sad. And he's probably going to stay there for a while, just thinking.
Okay. Nikki, if you want to, you can say your response now.
Okay. Kind of lost my train of thought, but I'll give it a go. Whoa, my dear friend. What was your name? Mickey something? Well, it doesn't really matter that much. But regardless, Mickey, we had a incident over in a town down south, I believe. I gotta look at the map again. Hang on. Do you have a map on you, Mickey? It doesn't matter. But anyway, there's a map.
He shows you the map,
Okay, need the map.
and the city that you are looking for, see is Nettletown at the bottom.
Nettletown?
Nettletown.
Mental Town.
N-E-T-A-L.
Metal Town. Okay.
N-E-T-A-L.
I said it right after you said that. Metal Town. So, down over at Metal Town, we had an incident where I'm gonna say how I say it, and you're gonna deal with it.
And you stay out of atrocity.
Oh, right in the
Anyway,
nostalgia. Ouch.
Well, regardless, over at that town, we had an incident where the entire town is apparently under control of a mind flayer.
When you say mind flayer, the entire tavern goes silent. And they all look at you as if your business just became their business.
Oh my.
Not in a hostile manner, but as a what?
Great concern.
And she just nods rapidly. She just nods rapidly. Yep. The entire town was just taken over in one fell swoop. But then me and my allies, we all escaped, barely managing to by because we got tracked. We were followed. But no worries, my friends. For we have been solved that issue long ago. And now we are just here, and we're just getting a meal.
How long ago was this that you left the town?
Alria, if I may, while it is true that the town appears to be under the control of a mind flare, we do not know how fast. We do not necessarily know how fast the mind flare established its dominion over the people.
Oh, that's true. We did come in after he did all that. So it could have been years that he did that. But regardless, it still happened, and that's what happened.
You hear the rest of the
this
thing.
guy and I walk up to you, he's like, interesting. Well, you see, we've had a past in this city with mind flayers, and we don't like them.
Well, we don't like them either.
So he goes over to one of the other NPCs, and he's like, "Hey, do you have teleport ready today?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, why don't you over here, this other guy, cast non-detection on him, and I want you to teleport to Nettletown so we can double check to make sure there's a mind flayer there." And he's like, "Okay."
They'll all be talking about the master.
What was that?
They'll all be talking about the master. You know, creepy droning.
Okay.
Old comics.
Okay. And then he teleports away. A couple minutes later, he comes back and he says, yeah, detect creature found a mind flayer. I don't know where he is in there, though, but he's definitely there. And the captain's like, ah.
I know, right? So annoying.
So he goes over to the door, and he's like, I'm going to go make some arrangements. And as he leaves the area,
Do I get my free food?
a familiar face enters the room.
Oh no. Oh, quick! Can I get my food? I need food before anything else happens.
Actually, he's out here. Do you think he notices the party better inside or outside?
It's up to you.
Kazaki's outside.
Okay, so he's inside. He's like, "Go that party that stole from me."
You can't prove it.
And I look at him blankly and say, "Who are you again?"
Deception?
Malin, you recognize this as the person who is selling the sundial watches.
Aliari
You may have just gotten the best opportunity to deliver karma.
No, Aliari has completely forgotten about this guy.
Still
She just turns back to her drink.
Still deception, maybe?
No, there's plain truth. That's what Aliari believes. Let's move on.
Ah, it's truth. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, she did not care enough to remember.
And Grog is asleep.
What do you do, Maylin?
Raylene just sits in their chair, laying on the table with the frown showing at the amulet. She's not really paying attention either.
He walks up to you and says, I remember you were with them.
Raylene looks over and she just looks really upset at him, and then she goes, "Who are you again?"
I was selling sundial watches.
Oh yes, sundial watches are really neat. Can I have one?
Oh
Does
yeah,
your
I
character
remember.
know that they're magical now?
No.
Oh.
Only Spook and Kashak now.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
just
yeah.
And
Go ahead.
Maylin, because she was eavesdropping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Why are you here?
just traveling.
No, so you're traveling. Hey, would you got any more sundial watches?
No, wait, don't buy it.
I'll have you know that millions of people enjoy their sundial watches. Malin, that is total horse dung.
Yeah, he's lying. Don't believe him.
She just
You
pats
don't
his
even need to
shoulder.
roll insight.
Nope, I don't. Just take it from me, please. Just don't.
So the captain goes, alright, it's like, are you sure these are the people you said that stole from you? And he says, yes. Especially, I think that Kobold outside is with them too.
Wow, you're accusing your own customers of stealing from you? How are you going to make business like that, sir? That's
If
not
I
really good
recall
business
correctly,
tactics.
none of you bought anything from me.
Well, I might have bought something from you, but now I'm definitely not going to buy anything from you.
Spook just sighs and moves to head to another table.
Deception, maybe?
Yeah,
Does
Millie
Spook
just
remember?
sighs and she deflates on the table like, please just leave us alone. I'm a little upset right now. I don't want to deal with this.
Does Gerard hear all the noise and he's just like, and he gets back up again. And goes downstairs to see that guy that he doesn't remember. Low intelligence, low wisdom. He doesn't remember. He's like, who woke me up? What's the commotion going on here?
He looks at you and says, your party stole from me.
How are we going to steal from you if I was going to offer to buy one of those from you?
He just stares blankly, trying to remember, but he can't.
Kashak, you overhear this, by the way. You are close enough to hear this.
Alright. He pokes his head on through. It's like, hey, can you come out for a minute? And he's talking to the merchant.
Sure, what is it?
This way.
The merchant follows. The captain is just keeping an eye on what's going on.
Once that's settled, Gerard goes right back upstairs.
And he says, what is it?
Alright, well... I'm sorry I swiped them from you. It's just that I thought you were a con artist. So I thought if you were taking people's money and chipping them for it, I figured I'd show you what it feels like.
I see. So I got my money back?
Yeah, I guess so. Actually, can I ask you something?
Sure. What is it?
Do you, aside from those watches, do you have any sort of gifts, like a sorry gift or something to help you make up with someone?
Just a moment.
Aliari overhears this walks over. Just kiss her, dude.
Chaotic.
He says, I do happen to have a couple of rings. They're not magical, though.
Oh my god.
Rings?
Yes,
What?
I have some silver and some gold ones.
What would she like
The
more?
question is, does Kashak know about human customs?
I doubt it.
Maybe the way kobolds do it is they kill a big beast and drag it over to their.
You know what? I'm just gonna
have,
say,
like plain looking gold and silver rings.
They're
yeah,
very boring looking
just
rings.
for, yeah, I haven't really thought that far ahead with how much Kashak knows, but I'm going to say he only knows that he only knows human customs up to the point of they make buildings and they live above ground. And as far as he knows, they like stealing each other's ideas. So he says, you think that'll maybe make up for it?
He thinks for a moment and says, sure. I also seem to be missing some sundial watches as well. Do you happen to know where they went?
Yeah, I snagged a couple from you. I'm sorry. And Kashak gives back the sundial watches.
All but one.
All
Because
but
someone
one.
else has it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'll buy the 2 gold rings from you, and I'll pay you for one of the sundial watches. Will that make us even?
Sure.
Oh my
So,
god.
that costs like 20 gold for the sundial watch. And
I ship it.
let's see, how much would a normal gold ring cost?
For a gold ring, I'd say 2 gold.
So 2 gold each, which would mean
So we're looking at minus 24 gold.
Yep. That should be
Alright.
enough for you to go run at full speed again, right?
Nah. I mean, I gave some stuff to Graug.
Yeah. I'm the one
So, yeah.
carrying all the gold.
Because he
Out
has
of-
carrying capacity of bonkers 100.
Yeah. I am
Says
the strongest.
he class says one size larger.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
the
he,
Richard goes over to the captain and he's like, so yeah, they did steal it for me, but they did make up for it. So I'm gonna drop it for now. And the captain's like, okay. And then he takes off.
Alright. So taking in a deep breath, Kashak heads on in and he
Oh my
goes over
God.
to Spook.
Oh boy.
And he says,
Proposal.
Give me
and he calm down.
Shark,
bells.
give me a second. You gotta get the giggles out first because otherwise we won't be able to take this seriously. Okay?
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh,
Just
ever.
Here we
Oh my
go.
god.
Spook and Kashak sitting in a tree. Yeah, so in a tree.
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Everyone good? Everyone good?
I'm good.
Yep.
Okay, and Kashaki's he's kind of a little hunched over and he's got his hands behind his back as he walks up to Spook and he just says, "Hey Spook, can I sit down, please?"
Spook glances over and gives a stiff but polite nod.
So yeah, he sits down and he just says, I don't really know what to say other than I'm so sorry. I kind of sat there thinking for a minute, and what you said, like everyone else, it just I can probably imagine that's probably something that maybe something you don't want to talk about at all. It's just I never. It's been a really long time since I've actually had someone I could, feasibly call a friend or. Listen, I'm sorry that what I said just made you feel so angry at me, and I don't want us to, be mad at each other. So I got you a bit of a gift if you want to have it.
Spook blinks a bit at this, and you now have her full attention.
And he shows her the two golden rings.
Aliari
Go.
Aliari visibly wiggles her eyebrows in the background.
Okay.
And he just says, I thought you'd kind of like these, and well, there was two of them, so I thought kind of to show that we're partners, because I did ask you about that, and well, I mean, do you still want to be partners even after I made you angry at me?
Okay, so Spook immediately starts to cry with joy, and she picks up Kashak and hugs him tightly, going, "Ah!"
Taken completely out of context.
Yeah, does Spook know about human customs?
Nope.
Because whether she does or not, this is hilarious.
She knows a little bit, but she was a street urchin, so she doesn't know that much.
Right.
Regardless,
But yeah,
see what she knows about the rings.
I don't know what you mean by that, Brain. But continuing on.
Maybe she could do an intelligence roll to see if she.
You're ruining the scene, Brain.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay. So she's hugging Kashak.
Yeah, and well, Kashaki looks a little embarrassed by this, but he gives her a hug back. And he just says, "I'm really sorry, Spook. Can you forgive me?"
Forgive me. And she places him down on the table and slips one ring on, and then slips the other ring on him, and then gives him another hug.
Partner, Spook.
Partner, Spook.
And he just gives her one more hug.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh boy.
So a little while after that, the captain comes back in, and he says, "I have gotten the word out. We are assembling people. I would like your team to assist one of our clerics in placing a teleportation circle inside their area."
And
You're
Maylene
mad, right?
jumps up. She goes,
only
"You want us to go back?"
I was going to say, you want us to go back in there just when we barely got out?
you know they're looking for us, right?
Me?
Us suddenly coming back is going to look really suspect. They're probably going to expect it.
He thinks for a moment. You guys tend to know the city a bit more than the others, don't you? Because you were there? If
We
it
like-
helps, we will make disguises for you.
We know maybe 10% of the city.
Spook reaches in and pulls out a single gold piece and just points at it with a sort of like I don't know what it's called, but
Oh,
it's this expression.
Yes, if you assist us, you can take 50% of what. You can take 50% of what we find, but you'll get first pick.
Now you're speaking our language.
Speaking our language.
Gruntled.
I don't know. I still feel like this is kind of not a good idea. I mean, wouldn't it be better off maybe getting those other guys to do this?
They need to be preparing for the attack.
No, I don't mean I don't mean those guys. I mean like that other group we all met.
We have no idea where they all are. Right. We have no idea where they are right now.
Are you suggesting that we send the twins into that town?
In the
Well,
meantime,
they'd
I'll
probably
head out and restock on caltrops.
Okay.
No, I'm not. It just like I said, they're looking for us, and well, actually, now that I think about it, there's that UNT guy. He'll probably raise a lot of suspicion. Yeah.
I will not allow Master Katai and Lady Hikari to be sent to such a dangerous place. They're already in enough danger as it is.
I get it. Just an idea. I feel like we're in over our heads on this one.
In over our heads.
Mei-Ling sighs and she looks to the amulet thoughtfully, and then she looks over to the cat and she goes, "So you just need us to write a transportation spell circle in the city?"
You technically speaking, you don't need to write it. He pulls something out of his pocket and slaps a portable hole on the wall, and you see this large rolled up thing inside it.
We just need to spray paint it. Got it.
You see, this is actually a platform with a teleportation circle on it. We prepared it like a while ago in case of something like this. So you just need to accompany someone to get there and pull this out and unroll it, and then we can teleport in.
And once you teleport in, then what?
We take care of the Mind Flayer issue.
Well, here's a thought. How about one person sneaks in with it?
Mei-Ling sighs, she goes, "That's what I was thinking. I'll do it."
You, Mei-Ling.
No. They'll
know you by sight.
I know, but I can at least protect myself from the Mind Flayer, and they're tracking me anyway, so might as well just go into the city.
The captain looks at you and looks at the amulet. It's like, but that's an amulet of protection from tracking or something, isn't it?
It is, but if I leave it here and go, then they can at least know I'm coming to them. That way I don't put my party in danger anymore.
Okay. Okay, but Mei-Ling, they still know you're an apeling.
I'll try to get by them. I don't know.
Kashak looks at Spook and then he says, Spook, can I ask you something?
Ask me something?
Like, I walk over, I'll take it. I'm the one with stealth magic.
Well,
The captain says, I just have a feeling that there might be something you have to take care of that might require more than one person, and it would be safer that way.
I'm just gonna sneak into the I was just gonna sneak into the market square and slap it down there.
Actually, we have a building. If this map is recent enough, you see. He puts down a map, and there's a little circle on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kashak was trying to ask Spook a question.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, the question he was going to ask was when we rolled into town, it kind of seemed like you knew what you were doing. Do you know how to get around cities really well?
Spook nods and says, "Get around cities."
Pardon?
She nods and says, "Get around cities."
Okay. And, well, I don't want to put you in harm's way, but maybe you could help Maylin with that, because it sounds like she might need to know how to duck and weave through alleyways and all that to just try and avoid everything.
Spook is just going to put Kashak down, and then she's going to step onto the table, clap her hands to get everyone's attention, and then just wild shape into a squirrel.
Okay. We knew you could do that.
Then she's going to skitter up to the guard and take the rolled up portal.
Wait.
He asks, "Are you able to hold that for long enough?"
She wild shapes. She drops the wild shape, and then she wild shapes again, and now the squirrel is holding nothing.
I don't know how.
It basically phases in along with her equipment.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Interesting, he says.
I've seen her do it a few times, and it just seems like all her clothes and stuff just kind of merge with the new form. It's druidic magic is weird. I mean, I've seen some of my old shaman do it, but it's still kind of confusing.
She scurries up and
Anywho,
sits
the
on
building
Kashak's
in
head.
question.
You now have a squirrel in your head.
Squirrel.
You have a squirrel hat.
Anywho, he points at the map where it is, and he says that from what we know, this is a bakery. As far as we know, it's disused, we think, but we don't have very much recent information about it.
Again, a small party, a smaller group would be best here.
Okay.
Someone with, preferably a group without clanking heavy armor.
He takes very well and says, "Okay. In that case, I would like the rest of your party to come through when the circle is up. And I want you to make sure that the circle is safe."
So one party to stay here and make sure no bad people or mind-controlled people come through the portal, while the others go into the city and actually take the circle in there.
Quick add a character. That would actually be a good job for Grisura's character.
So you mean Mavela?
Yeah, Mavela.
Mavelin, yeah.
She's not here right now.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, Ninja. I confused Mavela with Maylin.
Yeah.
Just a side
It's
thoughts out of character quickly. All right, back to
Okay.
the stuff.
He thinks for a moment. I was also possibly thinking of sending one other person with you in case you needed them. Are you sure you don't need them?
And me, Kashak, and Spook will manage.
Okay, he says. We will see you then. One of our wizards can teleport you to close to the city, so you can sneak in from there. Do keep in mind, though, that mind flayers have creature sense. And as long as you're within 20 miles of them, they know you're there, but they don't know what you are.
Squeak.
No one noticed, and well, and we'll just, even more reason to send a small party. We can move quickly.
Okay.
Isn't there like a way to stop them from sensing it? Well, sensing us?
He points to the amulet of non-detection, something like that, or non-detection.
Well, we only have one of those.
Mailing looks to it and she goes, well then, maybe then that means I can go. If I have this on me, they might not be able to track me.
Yeah, but they'll hear you. You're wearing heavy armor.
Well, seems like we're gonna have to risk it. Alari, myself, and Spook will head in first and plant the what was it? The portal?
Yeah.
Yes, the teleportation circle.
Teleportation circle. Guess the three of us are heading in first.
Okay.
Squeak.
Jitter.
In that case,
Mailing side to goes, maybe one of you should take this then. The amulet. Maybe that'll protect you better when you go in there.
Might as well. Probably won't. I'll take it. He probably won't pay any mind to a kobold and a squirrel.
Yeah, as far as he'll be concerned, we're pretty much just a couple of stragglers looking for meat.
Hopefully. Yeah, Mailing looks really upset and she just hands Eliari the amulet. Here.
You'll have this back in soonish.
Preferably less than 8 hours.
I mean, if they manage to track me over here, maybe they'll suspect you all sneaking into the city less.
Yeah. Also, if they track you over here, you'll be surrounded by town guards. Now,
the guardsman says we will probably want to wait for a couple of days for us to gather our forces and get them all ready.
in that case,
unless you
I give her back the amulet.
Echo, what are you doing? Echo?
Neku.
Aliari?
Calvia.
Olivia.
I'm not sure where Neku went.
Neku.
Wake up!
Oh.
Marco.
Hello.
What's going on?
Neku seems to have
Neko seems to be staring into space.
Oh, let's continue for now until Neku gets back.
Yeah, well, Mailing just kind of takes the amulet back and she sighs and she goes, yeah, sure, and goes to sit down. And then she sits down, she puts her head on the table like, fuck.
Wake.
Jitter.
So do you want to wait a couple of days before teleporting then?
Might as well.
We are getting close
Okay.
to time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah. Today is just pretty much them ready to go to war, I guess you could say.
Yep.
Hatsu! We shall go to war!
Well, wrap up the session then, Brian. Get
What was
everyone hyped for the next session.
Yes.
Well, Mailing's ready for the fight, but she's also really upset.
There will be. Well, everyone will die. We all know that already.
Yeah.
You'll
Marco.
get to have fun defending, I guess.
Two-way attack. We have one going to the front lines and one on the defensive in the hometown headquarters.
They're not too worried
You gotta
about them
describe,
attacking
Brain.
it.
Describe the atmosphere. Try and set the scene.
Oh.
Come on.
So we all go to bed and such, thinking about what's going to happen and planning devious plans for the ones who are leaving by themselves. And I think that's it.
You gave it a good shot.
Yeah.
I'll give you a
A solid
solid
1
C.
of 10 stars.
5 out of 10. You tried, but you still have room for improvement.
Okay.
Alright,
So-
so shall
That's the
you...
end of the session, and I want to talk to you guys about stuff afterwards.
Okay, so say thank you to everyone, Brent.
Thank you everyone for coming. We will see you next week or on Friday at Followers of Mayhem. And that's all for today.
I don't shed. I don't shed.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
And
I do
Malin.
not shed. Bye.
Yes, you do.
No, I
A
don't.
long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox